I had this one guy literally talking to himself in a reflection of a mirror, and he
Can you not see I'm having a conversation, Dick?
I couldn't open my fucking 40. I was losing my mind.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 40 Before Noon podcast. Today, we are joined by my friend Cameron, who has been a bartender for the last 3 to 4 years and has quite the stories to tell the podcast about today. Zoo's here. No one really cares about that, to be honest. And he was going to be the only one drinking today, but Cameron's just gone ahead and grabbed a beverage as well. And if you guys are brand new to the podcast, just make sure to leave a like on it. It helps out a ton. And if you'd like to subscribe over here on YouTube, it would also be appreciated. All right.
Peep the merch.
Oh yeah, we do have merch now as well. We're gonna probably adjust it a little bit, but it looks good. I'm gonna be honest, it looks good. Only on like the darker color shirts though. The light ones we tried out, it looks like crap.
Don't get a light shirt.
Yeah, don't do the light one. Do not.
do it.
All right, well, I guess Zoo, you have a few topics written down for Cameron, don't you? We might as well just hop right on into this thing.
Yes,
Might
hit
as
me,
well. We're just talking, we have a bunch of stories that happen at a lot of bars. Biggest fight is the one I'm interested to see. Like, there's some rockin' fights. Gotta be, right?
Oh yeah, there are. Yeah, big ones. I got to say, I think the biggest one that I've seen / been a part of was Halloween 2 years ago. And
2 years. Was it a bunch of assholes in outfits?
No, it was actually this group.
That'd be hilarious.
This group was not dressed up, unfortunately. But it was like a bachelor like group of guys, right? And one of the guys got kicked out for being way too intoxicated. And we went out there and he started getting super aggressive with us for no reason. We're trying to calm him down. And the GM actually had to come out. And as we put this dude on the ground, right, waiting for Scottsdale PD to come up, one of his buddies just runs out of the crowd and just decks the GM in the face, right?
Oh!
So we had like the entire security staff just rush out of the
Falcon Punch!
The entire security
Come on,
staff.
I'll go back to your story. Sorry.
You're good. The entire security staff just ran out of the bar, and there was like this 30-person brawl just on the sidewalk between security staff, a bunch of like some random people hopped in too for no reason, just started swinging and just wailing on people. And the cops are taking their sweet
like a Royal
time
Rumble.
there. Yeah, seriously. Fucking battle royale and that shit.
My time to shine.
So the cops are taking their sweet time getting there. It's like 15 minutes before the cops even show up. Best part was the cops, like one cop just like drops his like belt or whatever and gets in there and starts like wailing on dudes. Like the cops just they got into it, and I was like, "This is awesome. This is great. It's America."
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Are you chucking
it was
punches? Like, what?
fight.
First off, what's the size of this guy who started everything?
He was probably like 5'7". 5'7". Yeah, short guy.
Buck, was it you?
And then,
Bro, shut the hell! I knew that's where you were going with that crap, you moron, dude.
Hey.
Is it usually? I guess like while you're out there, bro, is it usually the smaller guys or like the bigger guys that are the ones that are like the instigators?
it's always the.
Or I
short
guess it
dudes.
could be a mix of both.
It's always the
Man
smaller dudes.
complexes.
Yeah, seriously, overcompensating. But no, it's always like the smaller dudes who try and talk shit, and then as soon as you get in their face, they're like okay. But some of them just have the nerve. Some of them just have the nerve to take it that extra step, and if they want to go there, we'll go there.
To me, I feel like it's usually the short guys, and if they're bald, definitely they're gonna be the fucking short man complexes. I don't know what it is. The short bald guys, you know what I mean? They always start shit.
Yeah, the short ball guys who are just insanely jacked, running God knows
heads.
what, running some D-ball for sure.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's insane. Just a 30-man just battle royale, exactly like you said. In the
I'm not
middle
gonna
of the
lie.
road.
I kind of have a funny. I kind of started a bar fight one time, and I didn't even mean to. And this is like, it sounds like a movie scene. I'm dancing, kind of hammered, whatever. I bump into a guy right behind me, but his back was facing me, so he didn't see me bump into him. He turns around, I kid you not, and I kind of like move to the side, just decks the guy who right behind, like in front of me. I don't know why. I swear to God, man. Like, I bumped into a guy, and then he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Boom! Deck's the first guy he fucking saw. Security comes rushing in, tackles both these guys, and I'm just standing there in the corner, just do a little shimmy shake to the left, and I fucking got away with it. But it was hilarious.
You're like, okay, time to go.
Bro, same
No,
thing
that's
happened to me
awesome.
while I was in San Francisco. The same thing happened where totally started a fight and like did not mean to whatsoever and didn't take credit for it for a few years either. One of my buddies, we like went to go get our drinks at this bar and it was really packed. And some dude behind me like checked me, I think, dude, for whatever reason, like I got bumped hard and my drink just went all over this dude. And we went to like the bar that was right next to Stanford. So a lot of rich fuckers in there, dude, right? Like wearing nice clothes and he's got like a vodka cranberry just all over his back, dude, at this point, right? And dude, he turns around, kind of same thing as you, like little shimmy to the right, right? Because I was like, oh, fuck. Bro, he turns to my buddy, goes, hey, man, what the fuck's your problem? I said that to him. And my buddy goes, the fuck's your problem? And then, dude, this other kid on my team comes running in. What's your fucking problem? They all got thrown right out of the bar, dude. I didn't want to leave, but I also knew that I was totally responsible for getting them kicked out. But yeah, dude, it's a lot of, I don't know. There is, I guess, in the bar, bro, there's like that 3-second window of time where if you spill, it's fight or flight at that point. Do you know? Like, you have enough time to get out of there or turn around so they don't think it's you, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
That's, that's also a good thing, though, because you spill your drink, you'd be like, oh, well.
Yeah, dude.
I'd start, dude next to me.
Spill your drink and start yelling at the guy right next to you before they turn around.
Come on, man. What was that,
what the fuck, bro?
Keep your drinks
Come on,
under
dude.
control.
You really have to do that. He's got Gucci slippers on. Come on.
Yeah.
Start pouring a little bit on yourself as well.
What the heck?
That's so good. All right. While you've been out there, because I know it's one of the topics we want to talk about as well. What celebrities have you bumped into? Like it doesn't even need to be like sports athletes, I guess. But have there been like big name celebrities that have been to your place? And what are they like, I guess, too?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, like what they act like.
So I actually met Eddie Lacy when he was playing for the Packers. I
remember Lacy, the running back.
I ended up taking a piss right next to him in the stall, and I looked over and I was like, "The fuck?" I was like, "That's Eddie Lacy." I was like, "That was the most random."
Look at the size of that thing.
Hey man, nice hog. Big fan of the Packers.
Big fan, buddy.
Nice fan, brother. Can I get your autograph? Let's see who else have I met?
Down.
He's like still going pee, and you put like a little thing over the thing to him.
I didn't meet the Kardashian sisters, but I saw them. They were out there. They had a table at one of the other.
Really?
Yeah, they had a table at one of the other bars. Let's see. I don't know if you know who Jadena is.
I don't.
He's like a hip hop / rap artist. He sings the song "Classic Man" with Kendrick Lamar in there.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Actually, I have a photo with him. I got to dap him up. That was pretty sweet.
What are they like? Like, what's it like? Like, are like people freaking out when they see celebrity? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the atmosphere is really like around them. Like, are they just like kind of cocky and shit, or what? Like,
yeah, they have their whole like entourage with them. You know, they bring like all their boys, all their whatever, and they're really like flaunting that. Obviously, they're making a shit ton of money, right? They're gonna do that. But it's also like a flex because we like when they come in the club, like we walk them in through the side door or like the back and walk them up to their table. We actually had an artist do an album release last like week, so that was pretty cool. Riding a lot of people. Never heard of him, but whatever. Let's see who else have I met.
Still doesn't remember his name either.
Still doesn't remember his name. I met OBJ.
That's sick.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, he him and his squad were fitted up. Like they were rocking all that good shit, all that expensive shit.
Bro, my thing is, right? Say for instance, like the Kardashians, maybe not the Kardashians might not be the best example, but when there are the Jenners, you say it was the Jenners, right? That were out there?
No, it was the Kardashians.
Oh, it's the Kardashians. Okay.
Yeah.
How quickly do they get recognized? Like, would they have like escorts, like I guess almost like a police escort or bodyguard escort throughout the street to get to the club? Because I feel like every girl out there is like super, super done up. And I feel like you wouldn't be like, oh my God, look, there's the Kardashians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess like how recognizable are they when everybody's hammered and everybody's really dressed up?
I feel like
'Cause
it's a
you-
posse though, right? Because like I
It
feel
has
like
to
when you
be.
just see a huge group of people, it's like, yo, someone famous has got it.
It's
That's got to give it away.
that's what it is too. It's never like, you know, the fact that people recognize who they are, and when they do get recognized, it takes some time for them to get recognized, but it's because the group they come in with, they got like 30, 40 people, right, all in one group. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, like, who the fuck is this many friends? Like, you know, who's this? They're coming in with like 30, 40 people. Like, what's going on here? You know, they got to be someone important. So, but yeah, no,
Damn.
it's never
Well,
like
I remember even like. No,
Go ahead.
Go
It's
ahead.
never-
You finish it off.
it's never like they get recognized
Bro.
immediately. It's just always the people they're with.
Yeah, it just gives it away. It
Yeah.
has to. Dude, because that was the thing the other night. We saw Johnny Manziel out, and
Yeah, I met him too.
to me, bro, like if I wasn't with M-Bone, I would have never known it was him. Like
Was he like in a
would've-
posse?
It wasn't a huge posse.
'Cause he's
It was
kinda
just
fell
like it
off.
was like a group on a table, and like certain people were going up to him every so often, like saying like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Whatever. But I almost feel like for him, like once like the first photo gets taken, cover's blown the rest of the night. You know?
Yeah.
Because when you see somebody go up and get a photo and be like, "Oh, thank you, dude," everybody just gets on their phone. They're like, "Who the fuck is this guy in the club?"
No, yeah, that's true. No, but I remember even when we were out, when I was there, we saw those guys played college something. They were humongous. You know, I remember those guys walking around and they're like 6'8".
They're like 6, yeah,
Yeah, like
monsters.
they're humongous. But like even them, like, how are you gonna tell? Like, I don't know if they really would get recognized just because they're
Yeah,
But I guess
tall.
it's college though.
and just look athletic. I don't
Yeah.
know. All right, another
I mean,
topic as well.
Another good example last night, real quick. Apparently, I had an NBA player in general admission, and the guy behind him recognized who he was, and he was like, "Dude, do you not know who that is?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I don't know who that is."
Really?
Apparently, yeah, it was apparently an NBA player, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I mean, at least like to give the NBA players some credit, give him a little bit of humbleness, dude. That he's, he'll go wait in line with everybody else still instead of just dick his
Exactly.
way to the front.
Exactly. He's not
Yeah,
going to come up
credit there.
to the VIP entrance and be like, "Oh, I'm this person. Let me in." You know. So he was very
Jesus.
humble about it.
All right. Other question that I had was the funniest reason that somebody's been kicked out of the bar. Like, obviously, I think like them being too intoxicated is like the probably like the formal excuse for it. But like, what do they do when they're too intoxicated? That is just like, get this guy the fuck out of here.
Ooh, there's a couple good ones I got for that. I guess to answer to answer what they do when they're too intoxicated, they're walking around the club like, like bug-eyed, shit like that, just talk like
Oh,
how
that
this
kind
one
of
dude-
intoxicated.
Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
intoxicated.
Okay.
I had this one guy literally talking to himself in a reflection of a mirror, and he was having a full-on conversation with himself, and I just stood there for like 5-10 minutes and watched him. I was like, this dude's actually having a conversation.
What the hell is he
thinks he's
talking about?
Yeah, I couldn't hear him because it was so
Loading
loud.
this guy, man.
You got a staring problem, bro? Jesus, he talked to himself for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then I
What did you say
realized-
to him?
I just went up and tapped his shoulder. I was like, "Hey, buddy, you okay?" He looks at me and said, "Okay," and just left.
Well, this guy won't leave me alone, man. Fucking tell him to piss off.
Can you not see I'm having a conversation, Dick?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to someone here. Please leave me alone. No, it was just weird. I guess another with this. So this one's a little bit more graphic. But back when I first started working there, I caught two dudes in the stall having a little party session.
Dude, I
there.
feel like that probably happens a lot though, dude. I feel where like people the stalls and all that. But I guess, like, I don't know, actually.
I don't know.
It does happen
It could
more
be
That happens
often
that
than
often, man. Like, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
it does happen more often than you think it does, but it's the way, like, it's actually like catching them in the act of, like, because you'll never know about it
Yeah.
if it, like, you don't actually catch them,
That's true.
that was
Jeez.
it was, the club was closed and we were trying to kick everyone out.
They weren't
And
too intoxicated. They were just, they're having a good time, bro. That's what it was. Good for them, dude.
Buck, have you been
Man.
kicked out of a bar?
No, never, which is kind of wild.
Never.
I got a guy kicked out of a bar one time, but aside, I was the one who kind of like started it too, which is really bad.
So you're just a little shit, man. You just fucking sneak out of the crowd, just screw your buddies over. You're the worst,
Bro,
man.
did I tell you? I don't know if I've told it on the podcast. I have to have told this story about like my one kind of bar fight.
I think so. But
I feel like I have.
I would refresh if
I'll just say it really
Might as
quickly because
well.
I don't know if Cameron's heard it.
yeah.
Basically, we had a friend who had a kid, and the dad was like, "I'm not being a part of this kid's life." That's apparently what we were told. I could be, And so all of us like hated this guy, but we had no idea what he looked like. Nothing, right? So we go to the bar after like 2 years of this girl still being like our best friend, and you see her whole face just go white, right? And I'm like, "Holy shit, that fucker's here," And dude, so she's like, I'm like, and I looked at her, I'm like, "Is he here?" And she's like, "Yeah, he is." And I'm like, "Oh fuck." She goes, "Don't do anything." I'm like, yeah. Go to all the guys. I'm like, "It's our time. Let's go." Dude. Like, come on, Like, we're gonna get his ass, dude. I'm like, be on the lookout. 10 minutes later, bro. She is this girl, she's like 5 foot tall, dude. She's so short. I look halfway across the bar, and this dude's just in her face, fucking screaming at her, bro. Like at the top of his lungs. And I was like, "Holy shit, bro." And I'm a small guy, bro. I fucking put my drink down, and I ran. It's Dos Gringo, that really crappy shit bar, Gringo Star, whatever the hell it was called on Mill. Dude, booked it across the bar and fucking shoved the shit out of the guy, dude. Like, just threw him, bro. Right? Full speed. I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here, pussy." I yelled at him. Dude, the guy stood up. He was like 6'4", big. Bro, and I couldn't tell how big he was because he was leaning over the 5-foot girl, right? So he goes, "What the fuck are you going to do about it?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
Sorry, sir.
Oh, fuck.
Wrong guy.
Oh, dude, sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Dude.
My bad.
Bro, so all my buddies were, thank God they saw me go into a dead sprint across the bar. They're like, "Holy shit, he's going." And all of them are like 6'4" as well. So all of them like come in. They're like, "What are you going to do?" I'm like backing up. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you, bro."
Yeah, you're standing in the background. You're like, "Yeah, man, fuck you,
Like,
dude."
bitch, like, dude. And they threw the guy out of the bar, dude. And we were so fired up. Like, the rest of the night, we're like, "Dude, we fucking did it." The boys, like, we're, everybody's like buying shots. We didn't buy shit back then. We were all buying shots and shit, dude. And then the next day, I was on the phone with the girl, and I'm like, "Yo, like, I cannot believe that we got, that dude thrown out." And she goes, I said, like, "Your baby daddy or whatever, right?" And she goes, "That wasn't my baby daddy." And I was, and I'm like, "What?"
Oh,
Dude,
awkward.
for the last 12 hours, we thought we were fucking heroes, dude, right? And what happened was, apparently she was going through the dance floor and fucking spilled a drink all over the dude, and the dude was yelling at her. Like, "What the fuck? How'd you spill this drink on me?" And then had 6 dudes want to rip his fucking head off, dude, outside.
Fuck's sakes.
So yeah, that was, and the dude got kicked out, and we all stayed. And
Just
continued
ruin the
on.
guy's night for getting spilt on. He's like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
did I do? She spilt on me.
That fucking
Got thrown
backfired.
right.
She spilt on me, and this fucking little midget ran up and pushed me to the fucking side."
It was terrible. I was gonna say, what is the other topics that we had as well? Did you have another one?
Well, I just wonder, like, have you ever like taken an idea or like something where like and like had someone like lose their mind? Because like, you know what I mean? Some people get
Almost
so mad, like
best excuse, like best
Yeah.
worst excuse you've heard about why this idea is clearly real when you can tell it's clearly not
exactly. Like if they're like, "No, man, like come on, man, like."
Dude, so I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be like a fucking playbook of lines you can say once you get an ID taken.
real. Flipping
Like,
pages
okay,
in the manual.
These yeah, seriously. Like they sell a little manual with the IDs. All right, say this when your ID gets taken, you get it back. Like, bullshit.
Fair
I have a
play.
flight tomorrow.
That's one. That's one. That is the top one
Yeah.
I've heard.
Really?
I have a flight tomorrow. Yes, I have a
Yeah.
flight tomorrow. Okay, well, you're not getting through TSA with this shit. Thanks. Next one is, dude, that's my real ID. Yeah, dude, it's a picture of you. Yes, but it's fake. It's horrible. Leave. Third one is what's the third one? It's like,
I don't know about you, Buck, but all I'm thinking about is me in fucking Arizona right now.
You said the same bullshit, bro.
Dude, we said the same bullshit. And I totally forgot a story why we didn't tell it on the podcast. Did we tell it on the podcast? Where I
don't know
gave
if
my
we
real ID by accident?
Bro, that was bad.
That was bad. Bro,
He
we're
gave his
out on
real ID. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
we're out on Mill. I have my brother's ID, okay? And I don't know if you if this is like against the law, you know, like I'm telling a guy who works in the bar industry.
We might have to
but
cut it.
Maybe don't. Whatever.
just
Maybe you know
freeze?
I've
yeah,
done
it
it.
just froze.
Dude, the internet knew he wasn't supposed to tell this story, dude. That's
Yeah,
what
okay,
it
wait.
was.
I think it's good now. Good now?
I don't know if we really
It just
should
saved
tell
you
the
right
story,
there.
bro. Is
No,
that a
but-
thing?
It's not that bad, is it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I gave my real ID to the guy in Arizona and I fucked up and I'm 20 years old and he was like, you have to be 21. And I'm like, what do you mean, man? And he gave it back to me and I'm like, oh, fuck. I gave you my fucking real ID. Then we went to the other door and then I got in anyways, but I thought that was pretty funny.
it's
The
terrible.
third one is, dude, I swear it's me. I swear it's me. I
Dude, I
swear.
swear.
Like,
That's a good one.
I'm like, okay.
They're reciting like the address and shit, dude.
Yeah, I'll be like.
Do you think
I'll
it's
be
their
like,
real
what's your-
address? Do you think it actually is?
Some of them, yes, it's their real address because I've double checked it in their like phone settings. So there's like a way you can go into like their phone. And,
Oh,
like, check
okay.
Yeah. You can also use if you're unsure about it, you can use like Snapchat or whatever because most of the fake IDs I get are like young college kids and they still have Snapchat. So you can like go in their Snapchat settings and look at their birth date, and that's when obviously that doesn't
Damn.
lie. So
Bro, I was so confused by that too when I went to Colorado. They're like, "Do you have Facebook?" I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck is it to you, bro?" First time when they were trying to see if my idea was real. And they're like, "Oh, let me see your settings." I'm like, "Dude, the fuck, man?" Like thought they were trying to add me as a friend or some shit. I was so confused at first. And then after hearing everything, I'm like, okay, this makes sense, dude, you know. It's a little,
you're like,
little
dude,
R&D action.
follow the podcast while you're at it. Follow me on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. What was the other one we had too? I don't know. It's just like I feel like every night out there has to be like something different, you know? Like it's almost impossible not to come home with a story.
I was gonna say if you've ever gotten like completely like had like a what's it called, stagettes? Is that what they're called? When it's like all the, you know what I mean, like the girl.
I've never
party?
heard that word in my life.
You don't know what that is?
Stagettes.
Where it's like
No.
it's not the bachelor party. It's the Is it a bachelorette party?
Bachelorette.
Yeah, that's what it'd be, a bachelorette party. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like, have you ever had like any crazy stories of that when like you had a bunch of like 50-year-olds hitting on you or what? Gotta be sometimes, man. We just get like a hammered Karen like all over you or something. Hates your husband.
Yeah. I've actually had. This is not to brag, but like I've had plenty of women who are. Plenty of women who are in relationships.
He's like,
hit on
not
me.
to brag, but I've
And-
not to brag, but I've literally had sex with everybody out there.
Who do you think is always occupying the bathroom stalls?
One of them's the Cameron stall, dude.
It's got my name plastered
No,
on it.
I was gonna say it has to happen, bro. Because all the dudes they're big guys, bro. And there's no way that chicks aren't hitting on you 24/7. You know?
Yeah, what's the story?
So I had this bachelorette group from Austin, Texas. Right? This was like 2-3 weeks ago, probably.
nights ago,
Yeah.
hours ago.
and I people watch out there, so I pay attention to like minor details, just to be aware of my surroundings. And I was looking at, the girls were like on their phones or whatever, and I saw a bunch of the screensavers, and most of them had pictures with their, boyfriends on there.
Oh, that's
and-
tough.
Yeah, and it was like them and another dude, and like the way they were posed, it was like they were together. So I was like, okay, this is like just to keep that in mind. Um, and they were coming up, they're like hey, like we have a group of like 13 girls. Do we really need to wait in line? And they're like, just slowly, like just caressing down the chest or whatever, feeling the biceps. And I'm
You're like, yeah, no, sure.
He's like, yeah, boom.
Psych.
psych
Back
it,
in line.
Drops
like-
all 13 of them.
Picks up one, just fucking. Yeah.
like a cartoon scene.
fucking John Cena. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Just
Okay, they're caressing your chest,
yeah.
getting you, giving you
they're
a
all
little rock
being
boner
all flirty and
downstairs.
stuff. And I actually called him out on it. I was like, well, according to your phone, don't you have a boyfriend? And
Ooh.
immediately their face just wide eyed.
Fuck you. That's not your business.
like no, one of
No
them was
way.
like, no, that's my brother, and I was like,
That's weird.
They are from Texas.
not saying anything there, but no, it was just like it kind of gets like awkward at that point. You're just like, okay, like you're obviously out here for one thing and one thing only. Let's be honest. But no, I usually tend to get hit on by older women a lot more just because of the way I carry myself. I don't really project that I'm 24. They always believe I'm like 29 or 30 or something like that, and but it's definitely.
Yeah,
I've had one instance where I just had my full crotch just grabbed, just straight up, just
Oh, God.
yeah. I was like,
That's
Back of the line.
Okay, you get VIP access.
Get this lordy a table right now.
Get some fucking bottles.
I will pay for them.
Here's my card. Swipe it.
Here's the last guy's card I just took. Here you go. Bro,
Drinks are on him.
that's insane. Jesus.
Yeah,
I imagine it's got to be
it's
like.
a wild place out there, man. It's a whole nother dimension.
I was gonna say, is it frowned upon for like you guys to almost like act on these girls hitting on you, or is it like?
yeah. Have you ever actually wanted to like you saw a girl and like, oh my god, like I'm trying to get like the digits. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a time where you're like,
Please this line, please this
Yeah.
line, please this
Yeah.
line. She's
Yeah.
walking down the street.
turn left, left. To your left.
No,
It's
actually,
like playing Call of Duty, dude.
she's one shot. No,
Jesus.
I
yeah,
mean,
go ahead.
yeah, like we're expected to be professional up there, but if you're gonna flirt back, I'm gonna go and flirt back with you.
Ooh.
I have nothing to lose, right? There's plenty.
Fair.
plenty
I mean, yeah, honestly.
plenty of them on the street. So
There's another bachelor party around the corner, or bachelorette party around the corner. That's how it works. Damn.
but most of the time,
Huh?
it's not really them. Like, it's not really getting their number or social media or whatever when they come into the club. It's more when they leave. They come back up to you when they leave, right? That happened last night. I had this one girl go in, and she was like talking up at the front of the line, and then as she was leaving, she comes up and asked me. First thing she asked me, "Are you in a relationship?" And I was like, "No, I am not." And then that's when she gave me her.
I can leave right now.
My bag's in the back. Let me
Damn.
clock out. We'll get out of here.
They close at record pace. Cameron like unplugs everything from the DJ booth to get everybody out of there. Dude.
Everybody out.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Fire!
We'll be closing early
It's
tonight.
9 p.m. 8:45 on a Tuesday.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down. Hey, sales aren't looking too good right
Awful.
now. We're gonna have to cut it.
Yeah.
The DJ, nobody knows you. Get out. Everything just turns off, dude. He's so fucking funny. All right, well, unless Zoo has any more questions, dude. That I think that was pretty damn good. Would you suggest I guess like this is like the last thing. Would you suggest people become bartenders? Have you or bouncers? I guess like have you enjoyed it? Have you? I don't know. Good or bad
honestly,
experience overall?
It's honestly been a good and bad experience. The only thing bad is your sleep schedule. You know, if you're trying to,
That's true.
Yeah, I could feel that.
if you're trying to have like a day job like during the week and then work at like on the weekends, probably Thursday nights and Sunday nights are going to be a little bit rough for you, just because if you have to work the next day, obviously. Other than that, it's you meet a lot of people out there. You get to really network yourself. For example, if you have like a business or social media, or you just want to go out and meet people, you're that kind of sociable person. It's a really good place to do it. I'd honestly recommend it for people who are younger, like probably maybe in college or whatever, trying to have a job that you can make decent money at while still attending school.
I'm assuming single as well too, because you're working like crazy late nights. It's got to jack up like social life a little bit too.
It is very strenuous on relationships. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
So it's probably best if you're single, if you go out there. There are, however, people who, have been in relationships, but they both work at the bar. That's
okay.
That makes sense.
It's better off like that rather than one person working at the bar and the other person having like a normal day job. But it is
Damn.
it is
All right,
it is
final
a good time.
thing.
Yes.
I was going to say, because I nearly forgot this. You're opening a supplement shop. I can't even talk, dude. I didn't even drink today.
Jesus, man.
You're old.
Did I just
Dude, tell us. Yeah, dude. Hey, tell us about the place you're opening though, really quick.
Yeah, it's going to be a shake and supplement shop. We will be opening in about a month or two here. We're getting construction done right now, or demo, I guess, and we're just waiting for all our supplies to come in. It'll be similar. I don't know if people have heard of One Stop Nutrition.
Yeah.
It's gonna be basically similar to that. We'll be opening in Ahwatukee. So about 2 months from now, we should be officially open. We'll be selling protein shakes and top of the line supplements. So if you guys want to come check us out, you can give us a follow on social media. The social media page is Live Evolved.
Zoo's really skinny, bro. So if he moves out here, dude,
I was
we're
gonna
have
say
him there every day.
don't expect Buck to fucking show up there. Dude hasn't been in the gym in months.
Yeah, my dick, bro.
Fucking yeah,
I
right.
don't know if we can see this.
I would say we'll have the link
We'll
down
put it
below
in the
as well.
description if we can't see it. By the way,
I'll put it in
also
the
it'll be
description.
down below.
And also, if you guys are looking for a good workout brand, the brand I'm wearing right now, Millennial Designs, they make top tier athletic gear. It's very comfortable, very flexible. It's honestly, I love wearing it every day. You can also make it into a fashion statement if you'd like, but it's really quality gear, and I'd recommend checking them out. I'll also have the link for that in the description as well. So,
all right, well, GG's everybody. If you've enjoyed the podcast, once again, make sure to leave a like. Go follow everything down in the description as well too. And yeah, we'll see you later next week.
Peace.
Peace.